I haven't changed anything. Hello, it's me. Yeah, it's me. I'm overheating here a little bit. That's what it feels like anyways. And yeah. I ate some food earlier today and I got here, I ate the food and I passed out and now I'm here. And I don't know what, really. I didn't really feel like doing anything. So I'm just doing a hangout day. Hello. So it's just a hangout. Might do some gaming later. No, not right now. I might do it later. This is an IRL stream at first, at least. So I just started. I might do gaming later. It is it's Easter tomorrow. They celebrate Easter here in Sweden, so it's a red day tomorrow. And on Monday. Hello. So yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's so warm. It's so fucking warm. Thank you. I hope you have the same. I tried to use the school Wi-Fi again this morning. Didn't work. So I don't know. I think the school is limiting my capabilities to access in the internet for some reason. So I have to contact, see what they say. Thank you. I hope you have the same. Bye. Show us your screen. I mean, yeah. There isn't much to show, but I can show. I'm looking at this right now. I'm so exhausted. I can't understand what's happening with me right now. I'm looking at this thing. I want to get it on my stream. Basically, I have this one right now. I think it's a bit like heavy and stuff. Heavy, not that user friendly, and I had to tape parts of it off because it's too bright. This one allowed me to have dimmer lights and stuff like that, so I'm thinking about it. Here you can see the price development since it released. It's been down to 500 at most, and then now it's like 128 more expensive. Hello. So, I don't know. So I missed this one actually. I should have bought it here, but I didn't, sadly. Sometimes these prices are way too much. Would be cool to have a stream deck as well, maybe. Not in a position to have it, but it would be cool to have it though. How long we blir det? Och what you mean? We are... I know what you mean. Oh, God damn, I'm so tired. I don't know. I haven't done anything. I slept a lot. I slept too much. I'm still tired. Jesus Christ. This is the release calendar. I don't see anything right now. No. This one, Pragmata. The Epstein game. Kinda. Is it this one, Phantom Blade? I think it is gonna be good, I've heard. This one may be good. It's GTA. Switch. Maybe it's what have they put on something like this? No. That sucks. Let me log in then. You just do this and let me restart Opera. That might solve the problem. Oh. 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 Okay. There we go. This is the game. I think it's a PlayStation exclusive though, so might suck because of that, but
You're just gonna stay here when this is all done? What do you want?
I want to go to Earth.
What the hell is going on here? And why are these things trying to kill us?
While I was preparing to depart for Earth, the moonquake struck, damaging Edis.
Enacting attack protocol. Permission to commit acts of controlled violence? Granted.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm calling it. You make a lousy friend. We'll shut Edis down, and then we'll head to Earth.
Let's do our best.
yeah.
I decide
No,
my
it's
own way.
basically Dead Space,
And I'm going to Earth
but with a girl
with you.
and robots instead
We're a
of.
team, right? A whole new life.
That's the vibe I'm getting at least.
If you're ready.
Okay, then let's go together. I'm gonna get a better look.
Hello. We are Cabin, your one-stop companion for all things shelter.
Oh. April the 17th. I just saw that Tin Grave got another DLC here soon.
At last, we stand before one another. It has been a long while, my old friend. You could have had everything, Arthur. It was within your grasp. Are you ready to face the weight of choices you never made? In the paths you allowed to wither? Tell me, are you prepared to behold your life as I have seen it? Arthur, all has been said. Are you prepared now to stand in judgment? Now do you see what your hesitation wrought? The Red Death spreads again, and with it comes fear, chaos, and annihilation.
Oh. Check it out.
Ill is a first-person survival horror game built around extreme realism and a deep physics system. For a long time, people thought this project wasn't even real because every clip looked almost too detailed to believe. Now we know it's legit, and it even has support from Mundfish, the team behind Atomic Heart, so the resources are clearly there.
Damn.
The big thing here is how enemies react. The developers built a system called Real-Time Advanced Dismemberment, and it's not just for shock value. If you shoot a creature, the damage affects how it moves in a natural way. Limbs break, weight shifts, and fights turn messy fast. Nothing feels pre-planned, which makes every encounter stressful. The team itself comes from a visual effects background, with work on films like Longlegs and the IT prequels, and you can tell, the creature designs are seriously unsettling, with a very raw body horror look.
Oh, it's that
You're
one.
not some unstoppable hero either. There's no simple ammo counter floating on screen. You check your weapon to see what's left, which adds to the tension during fights. If the final game matches what we've seen so far, Ill could easily set a new standard for how intense survival horror can feel. Valor Mortis is an upcoming horror game with a heavy, grounded tone and a focus on slow, tense survival. Right away, what sticks out is just how bleak everything looks. The places you walk through feel worn down and hostile, like whatever went wrong here happened a long time ago and never got fixed. There's this constant feeling that nothing is on your side. The pacing leans slow, especially in fights. You can't just swing wildly or rush forward. Every move matters, and the game makes it clear that careless play will cost you. That alone builds a lot of tension because you're always thinking a few steps ahead. What I like is that it doesn't try to scare you with loud tricks. It keeps things quiet and lets the mood do the work. The pressure comes from not feeling safe, from never being fully comfortable in any space you enter. It feels deliberate, like the devs know exactly what kind of horror they want to make and stick to it. If you're into horror that's more about mood and careful play rather than constant shocks, Valor Mortis is definitely one to keep an eye on. OD
is a horror project led by Hideo Kojima that's being framed as something closer to an interactive experiment than a normal game. Right away, the tone is strange in a quiet, unsettling way. There's a simple moment with a knock echoing through an empty hallway, and it just feels off enough to make you uneasy before anything even happens. The team has talked about exploring different kinds of fear instead of sticking to one style. Think smaller segments that each play with your nerves in their own way. It's all built in Unreal Engine 5, and the focus seems to be on mood, sound, and subtle tension rather than jump scares or action. So far, there hasn't been a real gameplay breakdown. Most of what we've seen is atmosphere and hints at ideas. And honestly, that mystery is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. People are curious because it feels unpredictable, like you don't quite know what form it'll take once it's fully revealed. If you follow Kojima's work, you already know he likes to push weird concepts, and OD looks like it's leaning fully into that. It's still early days, but it's definitely one of those projects you keep an eye on just to see what it turns into.
Leave the village. If you can get out of the village,
This
you'll
one
be
is
able
already
to escape
out.
your fate.
Don't let go. Together.
Oh, it's not. I thought it was Resident Evil, right? Yeah. That other Resident Evil game.
Accept the fate of the sacrifice!
Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake brings back one of the most talked about horror games, now rebuilt with modern visuals by Koei Tecmo. The story still follows twins Mio and Mayu, who wander into a forgotten village deep in a cursed forest where the night never seems to end. The place feels heavy and quiet, full of spirits tied to a ritual that went terribly wrong. It's the same tragic setup fans remember, just with a sharper look and more detail in every corner. One of the new ideas is the Hold Hands feature. You can guide Mayu by the hand while exploring, and doing that slowly restores health and spirit energy. It sounds comforting, but it also makes escape scenes more nerve-wracking. If she stumbles while you're running from a ghost, you have to stop and help her, which can turn into a scramble. The camera obscura is getting updates too. New lenses, a zoom option, and a cleaner interface make ghost encounters feel tighter and easier to read without losing the tension. If you like slow, eerie horror built around mood and old legends, this one is hard to ignore.
John Carpenter's Toxic Commando is a co-op first-person shooter built around loud action and over-the-top horror. The setup is simple. A science experiment goes off the rails and wakes up something called the Sludge God. After that, whole areas fall apart, people start changing, and it feels like the world is just trying to keep the damage contained. The focus is on teaming up, loading into missions, and pushing through huge waves of enemies using heavy gear, different builds, and even vehicles. Everything goes all in on that messy, explosive energy instead of slow tension. It's very much about surviving the chaos rather than picking apart the mystery. The tone pulls straight from wild 80s monster flicks, big creatures, non-stop action, and plenty of noise. You're not creeping through quiet hallways here. You're blasting your way through problems while things pile up fast. If you're in the mood for something calm or spooky in a subtle way, this isn't that kind of game. But if you want to jump in with friends, make a lot of noise, and deal with ridiculous threats head-on, Toxic Commando looks ready to go all in on that energy.
I think I saw someone play that. Looks pretty cool.
The Sinking City 2 is a new entry from Frogwares that shifts hard toward full survival horror. The first game had a small but loyal crowd, rough edges and all, and it seems that the team really took that feedback to heart. From what they've shown, this one feels darker, meaner, and way more focused on tension.
Murloc.
One of the coolest things teased is how the city itself